We interrupt our program to bring you a special report on the coronavirus from San Diego officials.
UC San Diego Health, and Joseph Payne, who is CEO of Arcturus Therapeutics. As I think many of you know, San Diego continues to show the nation the absolute importance of working together through this global pandemic. In the last couple of weeks, our resiliency and our unity has been on full display. And I want to begin by continuing to thank San Diegans everywhere for their cooperation, their encouragement, and their compliance. Today, I'd like to update on a few items. The first is related to San Diego's biotech companies and universities that are really stepping forward during a time of great need during the fight against COVID-19. Second, I will give an update on our economic relief package. And then third, an update on our public safety professionals. First, when it comes to our biotech companies stepping up, San Diego is an absolute global leader and home to world-class life science industry. San Diego companies are developing the technologies for tomorrow today, and that's more important than ever. The work that is happening in San Diego is truly saving lives. Ventilators and other life-saving equipment is made right here in San Diego. Therapeutics and diagnostics are developed right here in our city. And the vaccine that may ultimately change the course of this global pandemic may be discovered right here in San Diego. These companies are showing the world what is possible. And time again, San Diego's biotech and medical device firms lead the way when crisis strikes. We need them now more than ever. And right now, our biotech industry is doing it again. Our San Diego scientists are stepping up and leading the global fight against COVID-19. And so today, I want to highlight just three of many, many organizations who are at the forefront. And in the coming days, I will be talking to you about others who are a part of this tremendous effort. Today, I want to highlight the efforts of UC San Diego Health, their multi-pronged approach with clinical drug trials, antibody screening, and using 3D printers for parts of life-saving ventilators. And also with me are two firms that are working to develop a vaccine that could ultimately be the light at the end of the tunnel for this pandemic. Arcturus Therapeutics is a San Diego-based company, is working to develop a single-shot vaccine that will begin clinical trials soon. And Inovio Pharmaceuticals has people in their San Diego lab who at this very moment are working on a DNA-based vaccine that can begin clinical trials as soon as next month. So shortly, I want to turn it over to each of these unique individuals to have them talk about the incredible work that their respective teams are doing in the fight against COVID-19. And as I said before, we are so fortunate to have this collection of men and women, scientists, brain power, who are literally working 24/7 right here in San Diego. But I want to really recognize all of their efforts, and again, everyone in our biotechnology industry. And I spoke with leaders from Biocom earlier this week. We have seen this industry step up like never before to address this global pandemic that we're facing. And so as we continue to work together, as I said, I will continue to share some of the work that's being done because I think it's important for San Diegans to know not only what we're doing here, but how this impacts the nation and the world. I'd like to introduce Joseph Payne of Arcturus Therapeutics. Again, another example of companies right here in San Diego that are at the forefront of this. Joseph?
So, firstly, I just want to thank our mayor. He is a champion of biotech here. We've had the great opportunity to have him visit our company on occasion, and every time he just invokes a spirit of optimism into the community and to our company. So we're thankful for the opportunity for us to share a little bit more about Arcturus with you and the journalists, and for the interpreters helping share the story as well. Arcturus, my name is Joe Payne, but you can forget my name. I think it's more important that you remember our company. Our company is called Arcturus Therapeutics. If you are familiar with that name, Arcturus, it's because it's a star in the sky. In fact, it's the first star you see. So when you wish upon a star, that's Arcturus. We are an RNA medicines company here in San Diego. We're uniquely positioned to provide a COVID-19 vaccine to help in this effort with the folks behind me. Earlier this year, Singapore reached out to our company. They were at the forefront of this disease when it initially broke out. And the reason they selected us to help vaccinate their country is because our vaccine works at an extraordinarily low dose. Our technology, once it's injected, it makes a lot of the S antigen that we need to protect ourselves, to build up our immune systems and protect ourselves from this virus. It also has the potential to be a single-shot vaccine, which means it's logistically more simple to distribute a single-shot vaccine versus a shot plus booster vaccine. You couple this with the fact that it's readily or easily manufactured, and it works at such an extraordinarily low dose that we have the opportunity to potentially vaccinate a large group or a large population of people. To illustrate this, I think it's important to understand, if everyone looks at their thumb, I like to use this example, but if you look at your thumb, your thumb weighs 10 grams. 10 grams of our technology has the potential ability to vaccinate the entire country of Singapore. So where are we now? Well, we're in the throes of manufacturing this vaccine, and we are planning and preparing for a clinical trial soon. We're also in the process of, we're hoping to be able to procure funding from the U.S. government so that we can initiate stockpiling the vaccine here in the United States. But like others have mentioned before me, and I'm repeating right now, this is not going to be a single company effort. This is a colossal undertaking. The demand for this vaccine has never, the world has never seen anything like it. There's never been 2 billion people that want a product, not even the iPhone. All right? So this is an extraordinary effort that takes not only Arcturus's time, but the others behind me and several biotech companies here in San Diego. Rest assured, we're working diligently around the clock in this effort, and we look forward to providing an update later. Thanks for your time, and I'll turn the time back over to the mayor.
Thank you. Thank you, Joseph. And again, what I wanted to do is just an opportunity, just a small snapshot of some of the incredible research work, development that is happening right here that I think all San Diegans should be very proud of, and to give you a sense of some great companies, great research that I will continue to highlight in the coming days and weeks, because I am convinced that it's going to be our region that will continue to lead this effort both nationally and globally.